Hey guys, DontBeFail here. Just going to show you how you can get around the game and make a fair amount of cash quickly without doing anything that needs much skill or gear. As you can see here, I'm wearing full void. It's not the best of gear, but I mean, looking at some of the people that have been asking for money, no offense, but their banks really are less than 5 mil. So I've been thinking what they could do to earn cash. So I'm going to start, first of all, how you can kill Mithril dragons quite easily with nothing but void. And I use a rapier with a defender, but I'd recommend using a DFS or Dragon Fire Shield if you don't have a super anti-fires. Or you could protect mage and get a anti-fire potion. I'm not 100% sure that would work, but this is the equipment I'll be taking. Alternatively, you could take another armor set, like here's another cheap one that I bought earlier. And I mean, rapier isn't always needed. If you don't have a chaotic rapier or long, you could use a Zamorakan spear if you've got the super anti-fires. If not, I'd recommend using the Brackish blade. And if you've got the cash to spend, I'd recommend upgrading it even more to maybe, I don't know, Bandos. And so where you go with that. Personally, I always use Void there. I'm going to upgrade your amulet to a Fury. There are 3 different ways of getting there. I'll show you each way that you can get there. One requires a game necklace, the other requires a Draymond staff, and then the third one requires a ferocious ring, which is obtained from Corodel's dungeon, which requires 70, I think it's 75 Slayer? Sledging Slayer. It requires 75 Slayer and 110 combat to be able to obtain. And basically, the game necklace, you rub it and choose Barbarian Outpost. Once there, you'll want to run south. If you haven't been to Mithril Dragons before, you're going to want to speak to the Barbarian Trainer, I think that's what he's called. And you'll want to learn the skills, which will basically be fish me some fish and chop down and fire make this log. It's pretty simple, and then he'll ask you to go inside the whirlpool. The Barbarian Trainer is obtained here. As you can see on my screen now, his name is Otto, the God Blessed. Okay. Then once you've done all your Barbarian skills, you'll need to come back here. So you'll be near the whirlpool, and then basically you just jump straight into the whirlpool. But it won't allow you to jump in if you haven't done the Barbarian skill thing. So if it pushes you out, make sure you go to water. Right, then you arrive inside, and basically this is the path I take to Mithril Dragons. I'm pretty sure there's a few other upstairs parts you can go, but just follow it straight round to the wall and up the stairs. And then you're at Mithril Dragons. And this is one of the ways to get there. I'll show you the other one now. Thought I'd add as well, the game necklace method, which I just shown you all. You aren't able to bring familiars like Beast of Burdens in. You'd have to dismiss them for your food. A way of getting back to the bank and here with a familiar would be through Entria. Is it Entria? No, not Entria. Whatever it's called, using a fairy ring. And you can just transport there and back. I forgot which one it is, so. Okay, it's BJQ. And that will allow you to teleport to Water Fiends and back. So this is another way of getting there. The third way you get there is by the ring, as I said. I'll show you how to do that now. I'm using a pack yak, but other Beast of Burdens would be helpful if going there. If you're not going to take the bones and stuff to the bank, I'd recommend bringing a unicorn or something that will heal you. For example, a titan or something lower down, maybe even a bunyip. This is what I have brought inside my pack yak. I didn't realise it wouldn't follow actually. But anyway, so I've got an almost full pack yak and an almost full indent. And then once you've got your ferocious ring, right click it and teleport to Corridel. Okay, now we're at Corridor's lair. Let's run all the way to Mithril Dragons. I'll be using a Karasi sword on them, and I haven't actually been to Mithril Dragons in a while, so I apologise if you think my invent setup is awful. I'd recommend using Protect Mage whilst you're running past the green, well, brutal green dragons, because they actually hit quite hard. Alright. Then you come to the stairs. Up. I'm also using Turmoil. If you don't have Cursed Prayers, I'd recommend using Piety. And as you can see here, I'm using Extreme Potions. If you don't have them, just use something that's lower down. For example, Extremes. And then, well, this is Mithril Dragons. They're pretty easy to kill, and if you've got the prayers, if you do get hit, you can basically switch praise quite a bit with it. And slap on Soul Split here and then. Mithril Dragons aren't hard. A lot of the time people say, oh no, they're too hard and all that, but when you get killing them, then you realise they're not that hard. They really aren't that hard. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll add some more money making guides and stuff. Actually, no, I won't. I'll make some more money making guides soon. But I'll finish this Mithril Dragon trip, speeding up the camera so you can see how fast and how long I can last at Mithril Dragons. Then at the end I'll show you how much money and stuff I can make here. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll speak to you at the end. Just received some chewed bones. I thought I'd add into the video that chewed bones could lead to giving you a DFS. I mean D full helm. I'll show you how at the end of the video when I also forgot to add that these drop 4 charms each time. They aren't bad for blue charms and crimson, but they are fantastic for green. So if you are leveling your summoning as well, Mithril Dragons are a fantastic way of collecting charms, in my opinion, because you can get a good few charms per hour. Okay guys, now as you can see, 30 minutes work led to 340k cash profit, which really isn't bad. I mean, it took about 30 minutes and I got a load of charms from it. And this was all obtained in one trip. I also got 1 chewed bones. Usually you get quite a bit luckier, but I'll show you how to use your chewed bones in a moment. Just continue watching. Okay guys, I'm not 100% sure on what you need because I haven't done them for a while. But from what I remember, I think you need a hatchet, I think a knife, I also think a tinderbox, so I didn't have one, and a short bow, let's see, and logs. The better the logs, the better you can do it. Oh, and crap, why didn't I use magic logs? Damn it. Oh well, good luck me, come on. Woo! Prayer mix! Bloody hell. Right, anyway, thanks for watching guys, I hope the guide helped quite a bit. You never know, you probably learned something. Could make bank there. But anyway, I'll do more money making guides for certain things like how you can do God Wars pretty cheaply and stuff like that. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Suggest some new videos. And please remember to rate, comment and subscribe. Thank you. And remember, don't be fail.